Welcome to Module 5, Managing Cross-Functional Teams in the AI Era. Because in today's world, no one leads inside a single silo anymore. You lead teams that span different departments, different cultures, different time zones, and increasingly, different levels of AI literacy. In this module, I'll show you how to build trust across functional boundaries, communicate with human and AI augmented collaborators, solve problems faster by tapping into cross functional intelligence, lead hybrid human and AI teams with confidence. Ready to lead beyond silos? Let's get started. Why cross functional leadership is the new standard. If you want to lead successfully in the AI era, leading within your comfort zone won't be enough. Leadership today requires the ability to span boundaries functional, technical, cultural, human, and machine. Cross functional leadership means leading teams that cut across departments, geographies, skill sets, and mindsets. It's also navigating differences in language, priorities, timelines, and even tech understanding. And lastly, it's creating unified momentum from diverse starting points. Your role isn't just to manage tasks, it is to synchronize different worlds into a single focused mission. A pro tip: siloed leadership is efficient short term. Cross functional leadership builds long term impact ecosystems. Why cross functional leadership matters now more than ever? First is because AI is reshaping how we work. Tools like ChatGPT, Notion AI, and Airtable mean technical and non technical teams now share workflows. So, for example, the problems are increasingly complex. The climate change, digital transformation, supply chain resilience, these are not single discipline problems. Second is because speed matters. Companies that can align quickly across function innovate faster and survive disruption. Third is because stakeholders expect integrated solutions. Clients, investors, and communities want leadership that thinks holistically, not departmentally. The world's challenges don't come neatly packed for one team or one expertise area anymore. Neither should your leadership. A pro tip: innovation happens between silos, not inside them. Here's the leadership shifts you must make. So, from the old model, there's the authority based hierarchy. And now, the new model, it's authority based on collaboration and influence. From the old model, there's deep specialization only. And now, in the new model, there's systemic thinking across functions. In the old model, managing humans only is predominantly present, while in the new model, there's managing human and AI interactions. In the old model, there's siloed KPIs and reporting, while in the new model, there are shared goals across departments and technologies. Lastly, in the old model, there is only reactive problem solving, while in the new model, there's proactive systems driven innovation. The future belongs to leaders who don't just control their corner, but who orchestrates the entire ecosystem. As a pro tip, think less like a department head. Think more like a conductor of a diverse orchestra. Here's a quick activity about cross functional leadership self check. Question for you. First, in your current role, do you engage across multiple teams or functions regularly? Second, do you understand the language and priorities of at least two to three departments beyond your own? Third, how comfortable are you in leading projects where AI tools are integrated into workflows? And lastly, what's one cross functional leadership move that you can make this quarter? Here's another set of questions which you can rate yourself from strongly agree to disagree. First statement: you feel confident leading outside your direct expertise area. Second question: you actively break down silos to solve problems faster. And lastly, You design team systems that leverage both human and AI strengths. You don't have to master cross functional leadership overnight, but you do have to start shifting from managing inside silos to leading across ecosystems. In the next lesson, we'll deep dive into the specific challenges you'll face managing AI augmented teams and how to overcome them with confidence and clarity. Welcome to the second lesson of Module 5. We'll talk about the key challenges of managing AI augmented teams. Now that you understand why cross functional leadership is essential, let's get real about the challenges you'll face leading in this new hybrid world. Because managing humans alone was already complex. Managing humans, AI, workflows, and constant change, that requires a new leadership toolkit. Understanding the new team dynamics. The first one is about the traditional teams. It's mostly about the humans collaborating with humans, mostly predictable workflows, and there's a clear hierarchy and communication norms. While in the AI augmented teams, humans collaborate with other humans and AI assistants, tools, and automations. Some decisions and tasks are handled by algorithms. And lastly, communication layered is between people and system. You're no longer just managing people, you're orchestrating entire intelligent ecosystems. As a pro tip, your job isn't to replace anyone with AI, it's to enhance your team's intelligence through smarter collaboration. Here are the top 5 challenges you'll face. First, tech literacy gaps. Some team members will adapt fast to AI tools. Others may resist or misunderstand them. Your role is to create a culture of learning, experimentation, and safe failure. Second, trust between humans and AI systems. Some people trust AI too much, blindly. Others distrust AI altogether. Your role is to educate teams on when to trust, when to validate, and keep human oversight strong. Third is the ethical risks and bias amplification. AI can unintentionally magnify biases hidden in data, and your role is to build systems of ethical checkpoints, not just efficiency metrics. Fourth one is about the communication complexity. Decisions aren't made by human to humans anymore. You'll have AI dashboards, predictive reports, auto generated updates, and human conversations, all shaping outcomes. And your role is to curate clear information flows and teach teams how to read signals from human and machine systems. And lastly, emotional energy management. There's fear of obsolescence, fatigue from constant change, and your role is to recognize emotional undercurrents and lead with empathy, transparency, and vision. Managing AI augmented teams isn't just technical, it's deeply human work. As a pro tip, in every AI conversation, keep asking, how does this impact trust, energy, and dignity in the team? Leadership mindset upgrade for managing AI augmented teams. So, from the command and control mindset, you need to have to orchestrate and adapt. From top down decisions, it must be distributed intelligence. From managing humans, you need to shift to managing systems of humans, AI, and data. From minimizing change to leading change waves actively. The future ready leader doesn't fear intelligent systems, they design them and humanize them. Here's a quick activity on AI readiness self assessment for your team. In these areas, you can rate yourself strong, moderate, or weak. So the first one is about tech literacy and provide an evidence or example. And what's your first action or step to address it? The second one is the AI trust calibration. Again, rate yourself from strong, medium, weak, and then give out some examples, and then identify the first action steps. And then you can also do the same for ethical awareness, for communication across human and AI inputs, and lastly, for emotional adaptability to tech change. Your first move isn't to fix everything at once. It's to see clearly where your team stands today and build your leadership playbook from there. In the next lesson, we'll unlock the communication systems you'll need to align human intelligence with AI intelligence and turn your teams into high trust, high impact powerhouses. See you there. Welcome to the third lesson of Module 5. And we're going to be talking about communication mastery, aligning human and AI collaboration. Here's the truth: in the AI era, communication is no longer just human to human, it's human to system, system to human, system to system. And your role as a leader is to design, guide, and elevate that entire communication ecosystem. Here are the new layers of communication. The first one is human to human. These are the traditional collaborations such as conversations, emails, and meetings. The second channel is the human to AI. This is about giving prompts, commands, feedback to AI tools like ChatGPT, Asana AI, Trello AI, etc. And the third channel is AI to human. It's about receiving recommendations, alerts, summaries from dashboards, automations, and systems. And the last one is AI to AI. So it's the systems exchanging data, triggering workflows automatically without human input. You're not just leading people talking to people anymore. You're leading conversations happening between people and between machines themselves. As a pro tip, the quality of your team's output will match the clarity of the instructions you give your systems. Here are the common communication breakdowns and how to prevent them. Number one, vague human prompts. They result to poor AI outputs. So the solution is to train your team to write clear, structured AI prompts. Think of the questions what, who, when, where, why format. Number two, ignoring AI recommendations, and it results to missed opportunities. As a solution, you need to build a team habit of reviewing AI generated insights regularly and not dismissing them. Third, blindly accepting AI outputs that results to risk amplification. The solution is to set up double checkpoints, teach trust but verify as a team culture. The fourth one is to misrepresent AI alerts. And the solution is to educate teams on how to read dashboards, risk flags, and smart recommendations critically. And the last one is information overload. The solution is to curate signal from noise, design clear escalation pathways for what needs human attention urgently. In the age of AI, clarity is a leadership currency. Every unclear input results to magnified confusion at scale. As a pro tip, bad AI collaboration isn't an AI problem, it's a human communication design problem. Here's a framework for AI augmented communication excellence. Number one, clear input. Give AI tools structured, specific prompts and instructions. Number two, critical review for outputs. Always review AI suggestions before implementing them. Number three, curated information flow. Design dashboards, notification systems, and channels to reduce noise and highlight priority signals. Number four, continuous feedback loops. Routinely refine prompt quality, system outputs, and collaboration habits. If you design these four loops into your program team communications, you'll create high trust, high intelligence collaboration systems. As a pro tip, you don't judge this you don't just teach people how to talk to each other, you teach people how to talk to AI systems. Let's do a quick activity. Here's a question. What one communication upgrade could you implement this quarter that would immediately improve AI human collaboration clarity? You can define the communication layer and then define your current practice and have an improvement idea. And what's your first next step? So, again, the layers of communication be human to AI to human, and AI to AI system integration. The best teams in the world will not be the ones who work the hardest. They will be the ones who communicate the smartest across humans, data, and intellectual or intelligent systems. In the next lesson, we'll explore how to build psychological safety across functions in AI systems so that your teams feel confident to innovate, experiment, and lead with courage. Welcome to the fourth lesson of Module 5, Building Psychological Safety Across Functions. Because no matter how smart your tools are or how advanced your automations, innovation still lives and dies based on human trust. And in the AI era, where roles, workflows, and expectations shift constantly, psychological safety is not a nice to have, it's mission critical. What is psychological safety? The shared belief is that it's safe to take risks, ask questions, share new ideas, admit mistakes, and challenge the status quo without fear of humiliation or punishment. In AI augmented teams, psychological safety also means feeling safe to question AI outputs, admitting when AI generated insights seem wrong or confusing, and being able to experiment and learn new technologies without fear of judgment. In a psychologically safe environment, your team doesn't just use AI tools better, they think critically, innovate bravely, and lead smarter. As a pro tip, psychological safety is the oxygen of AI era innovation. Why cross functional psychological safety is hard but crucial. First is because of different languages. Teams from tech, operations, marketing, HR speak differently. It's creating misunderstanding risk. Second is the difference in comfort levels with AI. Some functions embrace automation easily while others fear or resent it. Also, the different incentives. What feels safe for one department, for example, rapid experimentation, might feel reckless for another, like from the legal team or finance team. The next one is because remote and of the asynchronous work. Building emotional trust across Zoom, Slack, and dashboards is harder than it is in person bonding. That's why building cross functional psychological safety isn't accidental, it's intentional leadership design. As a pro tip, your team's ability to challenge bad AI output safely may one day save your entire program. Here are some leadership moves to build psychological safety across functions. Number one, model vulnerability first. Share your own mistakes. Admit when you're learning new tech too. Vulnerability from leadership creates permission for truth telling below. Number two, normalize questioning AI outputs. Publicly reward team members who challenge or double check AI generated recommendations, not punish them. Third, set learning goals, not just performance KPIs. For example, each team member should experiment with one new AI tool this quarter and then let them share their findings, and there should be no success or failure pressure. Fourth, curate cross functional show and tell sessions. Let departments showcase how they've applied AI tools, or perhaps they can show the mistakes they've made, lessons learned, and celebrate it. Lastly, design brave spaces, not just safe spaces. Encourage respectful disagreement, cross functional critic sessions, and rotating AI ethics check ins where it's safe to challenge systems and biases are a great thing. Brave teams innovate, brave teams evolve, brave teams protect your mission. As a pro tip, leaders who make it safe to challenge both human and AI decisions future proofs their organization. Let's do a quick activity on psychological safety audit. So I'm gonna mention the safety principles, and then you can rate the current reality of your team from one being a bit bad and five being the best. And you can provide the evidence and identify the next actions or steps. So first is team members freely admit when they don't know something. Second, mistakes and experiments are openly discussed and destigmatized. Third, people feel comfortable challenging AI or system generated output. And lastly, cross functional voices are genuinely heard in major decisions. Trust isn't built by accident, it's built by leaders willing to model courage, empathy, and transparency consistently. In our final lesson of this module, we'll take everything you've learned and design your personalized cross functional AI ready leadership strategy. Get ready to pull it all together and launch into action. Welcome to the last lesson of Module 5 Action Plan. We're going to be designing your cross functional AI ready team strategy. So, you've built the knowledge, you've explored the challenges, you've upgraded your leadership mindset. Now, it's time to turn all of this into a tangible, future ready action plan because leadership isn't just what you know, it's what you build. What is an AI ready cross functional team looks like? The first indication of a future ready team blueprint is that they are unified by purpose, shared vision across different functions, not just individual department goals. Second, they're fluent in human and AI collaboration. Team knows how to work with and question AI tools confidently. Third is they are culturally brave and psychologically safe, safe to challenge ideas, tools, biases, and traditional structures. The fourth is adaptively structured. The roles within the team evolve as tech evolves, skills continuously upgrades. And lastly, they are data smart and people first. They leverage data for better decisions without losing human empathy and ethics. Building these teams doesn't happen by accident. It happens through intentional leadership architecture. As a pro tip, your team's design today will determine their resilience tomorrow. Here are the five pillars of your cross functional AI leadership strategy. The first one is vision alignment. Craft a clear, inspiring North Star that unites humans and AI workflows around one mission. Second, skills audit and upskilling plan. Regularly map skills gap, especially in AI literacy, communication across functions, and critical thinking. Third, AI collaboration systems design. Identify which workflows should be automated, which should stay human led, and how humans and AI systems should communicate at key points. Fourth, psychological safety infrastructure. Build regular rituals like retrospective meetings, learning showcases, brave space discussions that reinforce safety. And lastly, metrics that matter. Move beyond just operational KPIs. Include measures like trust scores, AI adoption confidence, and cross functional project success rates. If you design across these five pillars, you're not just managing projects, you're architecting a leadership ecosystem for the future. As a pro tip, program success in the AI era equates to smart systems, brave humans, and strategic leadership. So, build your first AI ready team blueprint. Ask yourself the questions: what mindset shift will you model first? Which AI human workflow will you refine immediately? And where does your team need the most psychological safety reinforcement right now? Let's do a quick activity. So I can identify the pillars, and then you can identify your team's current state and what are your 90-day action steps. So the first pillar is vision alignment. Second is skills auditing and upskilling plan. The third is AI collaboration systems design. The fourth is psychological safety infrastructure. And the fifth is metrics that matter. You don't have to design a perfect future in one move. You just have to start intentionally. A single decision to clarify your team's vision, a single upskilling project, a single workflow automation that frees human creativity. That's how future ready leadership is built. Not someday, today. Congratulations! You are now equipped to lead cross functional AI augmented teams with clarity, courage, and creativity. You're not just adapting to the future, you are shaping it. Thank you for letting me be part of your leadership journey. I can't wait to see you and the impact you're about to create. Now, go build your future boldly, bravely, brilliantly. See you in the next module.